Hey y'all. Feliz Domingo. Yeah, the Sabado is Saturday. So yeah, Domingo. Feliz Domingo. Ooh, right. Okay. Agua sin gas y café con azúcar y tilapia na chapa.
Tilapia.
Sim. Obrigada. How are y'all doing as y'all come in? Look, I know it's Sunday, so some people may be busy or handling Sunday, you know what I'm saying, activities, things of that nature. So I wanted to have a conversation, y'all, um, because this is something that I have run into in various spaces, especially on threads, for example. Like a lot of people will ask me questions of like, well, how did you do this? Or how are you able to do this? Or how are you able to do this? And I'll give them like suggestions. I'll give them like the details of what I've had to do, things of that nature. Then all of a sudden, it's just like excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse as to why they can't do it, you know? And one thing I'm really just coming to accept when it comes to just life in general is that either we're going to make excuses or we're going to make it happen. Either we're going to make excuses or we're going to make it happen. Point blank, period. Like, it's so easy for us to make an excuse as to why we can't do something or why something is too difficult or why this isn't going to work out. Or we can just make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go out, figure a way to make it happen. Like, and that's why we have those who end up doing it or having it, and then we have those who don't. Because not everybody got it in them to make it happen. Not everybody has it in them to, I won't even just say survival, you know, it's the sense of the street smarts, the ability to build something, the ability to, instead of making excuses for why something is impossible or why something is so hard, they actually just go out and figure out a way to make it happen. Like, I will always have respect for people who make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I run into a lot. Like, especially like I said on threads, you know, they'll be like, oh well, how are you able to pay for this or do this? And it's just like create a business, you know, create a business, build this up, find people that you can house sit for. Like there's a lot of different options or things that you can do, but a lot of people don't want to put in the work to make it happen. And I don't have time for people who always have an excuse for something. Hey, Divine Healer Pool. Like that's one thing I absolutely hate is that you give them a solution and then they have an excuse for why they can't do it. But the reality is that they just don't want to put in the work. And I run away from people who don't want to put in the work, the people who don't want to make an effort to make something happen. Like nothing in life is going to come super easy. Nothing in life is going to come free. Like you're going to have to make some levels of sacrifice. You're going to have to um, literally have some level of discipline. You're gonna have to look at things differently. And if you don't have that shit in you, then it ain't gonna work out. Obrigado. Obrigado. What? Sis. Oh, we got some things to talk about in this our next get together. We gonna have some things to talk about. Sis. We gonna save that for the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation. We gonna save that for the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation. And the good thing is that you have a community there to help you. You know what I'm saying with that process. Like one thing I've really been sitting with like a lot lately is that I'm tired of people giving me excuses. I'm tired of people giving me excuses, and they have 101 reasons why this won't work, or why they can't do this, or why people are coming against them, or why this isn't working to their advantage. You got to find another way to make this shit happen. Okay, this is happening, and this is going on, and you can't make it happen this way. Get creative and find another way to make it happen. Get creative and find another way to make it happen. And that's why you have the haves and the have nots. Like, but in this season, we don't have time to be around people who are always making excuses for shit. We don't have time to be around people who want everybody else to do the work for them. We don't have time to be around people who they just want to float through life and have everything just come to them. Like, no, you're going to have to put in this work. You're going to have to do something to make it happen too. Like, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. Like two things can be true at one time. Yes, the world can be going to shit right now. It is. But guess what? There's always another way around some shit. I don't care what nobody say. There's always another way around some shit. The same way that there's multiple ways to equal five. Okay, you can't do two plus three, four plus one, five plus zero. Okay, like there's so many different ways to get to a new solution, to get to what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. And it's like being around people who rather make excuses or just talk about all the shit that's happening that's keeping them from being able to do something is not doing you any good. It's not benefiting you whatsoever. All it's doing is gonna pull you down. Like all this shit is gonna do is pull you down. I don't care what nobody say. Like because to be honest, starting a business and running a business is not easy. And very few people can do this shit successfully. Like if you're someone who likes to make excuses, if you're someone who likes to always see how something is in your way or stopping you or holding you back, you're not going to succeed at this shit. It takes a certain type of mindset to make this shit happen. It takes a certain type of mindset to figure stuff out. You have to be mindset, literally. You have to be flexible. You have to be open to changing shit. You have to have discipline. You have to literally be open to finding new ways to make something happen. If this doesn't work, okay, find another way, find another route. This path is blocked off, cool. Either you're gonna forge a new path or you're gonna turn around and find another path that's already paved. What you gonna do? The choice is yours. But I don't have time to be around people who have all the excuses in the world. Oh well, this is a problem. This is a problem. The finances is okay. Well, find a new way to make money. Find a new way to make money. Find a new avenue. Find a new product. There's a reason why at every season of life and just within society, someone has always came up in some kind of way and they found a way to provide what was needed for the demand in that season. What's the demand in that season? Okay, this may not be selling the way that you want it to sell, but what's in demand at this time? What do people want? How can you shift yourself to provide what it is that's needed, what's wanted? Because you can't keep beating a dead horse expecting something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but one thing I will definitely say with this season, like, I'm not allowing people to stay around me who have a million and one excuses and no type of survival skills of just like, okay, I'm gonna figure out a way to make this shit happen. I come from ancestors who made shit happen. They knew how to make houses from nature. They knew how to create fishing poles from nature. They knew how to make something happen despite their circumstances and what they were in. They knew how to make clothes when they weren't given clothes. They knew how to create meals when they weren't given food that was typically seen as being edible. Like, what happened to those survival skills? And I feel like society in itself, it fucks with our minds and brainwashes us to lose those survival skills. Those are the same skills that we need to make shit happen. Those are the same skills that we need to create and build for ourselves. But society has been brainwashing us in a lot of ways to make us lose that shit. I don't care what nobody says. And if y'all want me to go further, definitely let me know. I'm probably gonna go further anyway. But like, and one of the first things is making ourselves a victim of how this is so difficult, how this is so against you. Yes, this may be against you. Yes, this may be difficult, but there's a way around this shit to figure out a way to fix it. There's a way around this to do something different. There's a way around this to create something different. You just gotta have that determination inside you to make it happen. Your back is not against the wall enough to make it happen. That's the way I see it. Maybe life ain't got hard enough for you to make it happen. Um, Suco de laranja. Uh-huh. The Sim. Obrigado. Like, we ain't no more making excuses for people and things. And just because all that shit do is hold us back. All they do is hold you back when you're trying to make a way. When you are putting in the time, when you're putting in the energy to make stuff happen. Like, all that do is hold you back. And society is creating too many victims. It's creating too many people who want to feel like shit is just always working against them. No, you can make shit happen. You got everything in you to be able to make something happen, to figure it out. So either you gonna make excuses or you gonna make it happen. That's my new slogan. Either you gonna make excuses or you gonna make it happen. And one thing about me, I'ma always make that shit happen. I come from a lineage of people who have had to survive through some difficult shit, and they have always made it happen. Always. And we got to remember that. Like, we can't say that, oh, I come from ancestors or da da da, da, and then we making all the excuses in the world as to why we can't do something. Would your ancestors be proud of that? Would your ancestors be proud of how you're handling it? You know what I'm saying? You must not want it bad enough. That's the way I see it. You must not want it bad enough. Oh, well, I don't have the money to get it started. Google is free. Google is free. And I was still with myself on that. Like, I told you all I'm making an app right now. I'm literally having to search up everything on how to do this shit. Okay, I can't afford to hire somebody to make it. I'm about to figure out how to make this shit myself. It may take a little bit longer, but I'm gonna figure out how to make this shit myself. I'm gonna put the time in to figure out a way to make it happen myself. That means cutting out time on social media. That means cutting out time to be gossiping and talking to other people. I gotta figure this shit out because this is something that I want to do. This is something that I want to create. Like, we gotta have that dog in us. This is something I'm really like sitting with and understanding we gotta have that dog in us. Like, and I'm grateful for my daddy because seeing him build what he's built over time, like, I'm very still like self sufficient. Now my daddy do give me money here and there, right? But I'm very much so self sufficient with everything of what I've built, created, things of that nature. Um, and a lot of that started. Ooh, obrigado. A lot of that started was because when I was younger, he made me start working at a young age. Like, I was literally in the eighth grade and like I wanted a cell phone. He made me work at his radio station. I had to come to his radio station after school every day and clean. Like, I had to do shit to get stuff. And I know some people they're gonna be like, oh well, Women, I mean, yes, women do deserve certain aspects of soft life, but femininity is not just receiving everything for free. Femininity is also making shit happen. Femininity, even when I think about lions, the female lions are the ones that hunt, and the male lions protect. Like in certain instances, having those instincts to hunt and make it happen, that's survival skills. Because what you're gonna do if that if your male counterpart or someone who's doing everything for you is gone, now you don't know how to pay bills. Now you don't know how to budget. Now you don't know how to make this happen, do this, do that. That's not good. You said my Capricorn brain can't make sense. Listen, at all, at all. Y'all, so I got tilapia, rice that's mixed with broccoli and mashed potatoes. But like, stay away from people who want to make excuses and don't want to make it happen, because they're going to be nothing but a burden. They're going to be nothing but a burden. Literally a burden. It's like you're going to be sitting here raising a bunch of adults while trying to do everything else that you're trying to build on your own. And that shit is not, no, no. Don't even put yourself in that situation. Now, I know I had some people in one of my other videos who was mad that I was eating. If you don't want to watch me eat, you can exit. You can exit, period. Obrigado. Obrigado. Like, you can exit, period. Y'all, this orange juice is so fresh. Like, they literally squeeze that shit out of the orange. But in this season, especially with how society is going on right now, don't let nobody with no lazy bones hold you back. Oh, oh, she's so cute. Don't let anyone with lazy bones hold you back. And don't. And look, my whole meal is equivalent to like $8. Now my juice and my water and I had coffee. Now that add on top of it, but I'm spending less than $15 for the whole thing. Don't let anyone with a lazy bone hold you back. Period. I don't care who it is. That shit get contagious. So back to what I was saying with my daddy. So he worked at the prison, right? Before he got his own radio station, his first radio station. He was working at the prison from 2 to 10. He'll come home and we're going to, we go to bed because we got to go to school in the morning. So we fell asleep, of course, at my grandma's house. We stayed a few houses down, so we'll go from my grandma's house to our house to get in our bed. He will be working on his video show all night because he had it was called the Underground Video Show, where he would interview different celebrities and stuff. And it was basically like a video show, like how when we would watch MTV or BET and they'll play videos and stuff. But he had more like local stuff on there too, like very popular. And so he'll work on that for hours at nighttime to then get up, start the day over again the next day. You know what I'm saying? While raising two daughters. And it's one of those of me being able to see that, like seeing someone make their vision come to life. Now, of course, he had my grandmother that was a help, you know what I'm saying? In that time, in that season, utilize that village, but know that you got to be a villager too. Utilize a village, but know that you have to be a villager too. It makes me think about that show. It was it called the Single Mothers Club or something like that, where it was like a group of single moms who got together and they created a community where different moms would watch the children on certain weekends so the other moms could go out and do certain things. Same thing. Like, oh, okay, you don't have a community, create that shit. Create that shit. Oh wow, you've been seeing that get bigger. Period. Like, it's like we don't. Well, my family don't show up. My family. I'm sure there's other people out there who feel the same way as you. Create that shit with them, but know that you're gonna have to show up in that space as well. Don't just expect other people to show up for you without you showing up for them too. Yes, I love that idea as well. I think it was called the Single Moms Club or something like that. It was a show on TV. Like, find a way to create your community where you show up for other people and they show up for you so that you can make shit happen. Like, there is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way to make something happen. I don't care what nobody says. If you want it bad enough, there's a way to make it happen. If you want it bad enough, there is a way to make it happen. I don't care what nobody says. And unfortunately, for some people, making excuses is easier than actually doing the work. Stay away from those type of people. We had ancestors that used to walk miles to make something happen. You used to have to walk a mile to get to the bus stop. Like, what happened to that level of survival? What happened to that? What happened to that level of strength? What happened to that energy inside of us to be like, I'm gonna make it happen by any means necessary? And I think when a lot of people, if you haven't learned how to survive, you lose that creativity to make shit happen. And that's why right now in society, we got all the shit that's happening right now because it's forcing us to get back into that space, to get back into that beast mode. Because a lot of people lost beast mode. They lost that energy of beast mode. So a lot of what's happening right now is forcing people to get back into that space, to get back into a space of making it happen, getting back into a space of I'm gonna work for what I want. Nothing is out of limits for me. You know, one thing I love here. Oh yes, that's real because it was in tourists. That make a lot of sense. One thing I love here is that they have outside gyms. So like in the outside gyms, they have weightlifting, they have the bars, they have all like literally like a gym, but it's outside and it's free in the park. So for the people who may not have money to have a gym membership, there's outside gyms at the different beaches and stuff of that nature. Like, so you can't say, oh, I can't work out because I ain't got no money. It's an outside gym that you can use. Here's a resource for you right here. You know, because you got some people who they'll find an excuse for everything. Oh, I can't do it because of this, and then you present to them a solution, and then now they got another reason why they can't do it. Because the truth is, they never wanted to do it in the first place. They wanted somebody else to do it for them. They wanted somebody else to do it for them. There's a lot of learned helplessness. There's a lot of learned helplessness in the world. And it's like a disease. Don't allow yourself to fall for that. Do not fall for it. Don't fall into the trap because they'll trick you into doing everything for them. They'll trick you into tying their shoes for them. Get up, make this happen. And we teach it at a young age, you know. These mashed potatoes are so good. Everything is so fresh. Even the hot sauce. So this is the hot sauce pimento. It got like the peppers and all that jazz in here. It is so good. And then this is like another sauce. I never use this one. It is hot too, but it's not. It's like a mild hot. That other one is like hot, hot. And then I got some homemade orange juice, some water, and a coffee. I cooked yesterday, so that's why I was like, I'm going out to eat today. And then for dinner, I'm gonna cook my other steak that I got. So in this season, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're planning, whatever you're preparing, when something difficult come up and you want to stop, ask yourself, am I making excuses or am I making it happen? If this one way isn't working, how can I find another way? How can I find another route? How can I find another sense of support? We got to ask ourselves that this season because only those who can think outside the box, only those who can keep going are the ones who are going to make it out. They're the only ones. Hey, Maya Pooh, they're the only ones. Like, even when I think about like now, so y'all know I'm doing 100 days of blogging, right? And there's sometimes I don't finish my blog until 11:30 at night. I don't finish it until 11:30 at night, and I'd be like, I'm tired. Get your ass up, make it happen. Get your ass up and do what you said that you were going to do. Oh dang, I should have went to that store before I came to eat. It look like they closed now. I don't really need nothing, but hey, Michelle, it's like what was I getting at? Oh, so it's like I have to stick to what I said I was going to do, and in that, y'all, and I'm on day. What's today? What's today? The 18th. I started on April 21st. My page views on my blog has gone up by over 1,200% from me posting every day and having SEO and then sharing it on my threads. So now I went from having like it was like 30 something views a month to over 500. My goal is to be at 10,000 views by the end of the year because I have to build up my SEO. I have to build up that background aspect of it, right? And so, but I gotta stick to it. I gotta be consistent. I gotta make shit happen. Like I can't allow, oh, I'm tired. Drink some motherfucking coffee. Make it happen. You gonna get this done. You said you was gonna do it, and you gonna do it. Sending you some hugs, Pooh. Sending you some hugs during this time. And it's like even using that, like those types of situations when we're grieving, we can choose to use it as a motivation, you know? Yeah, like you just said, I know he would want me to stay on the path. Like use it as motivation to keep going. Like I had the opportunity to show up for them as like a conduit of them, you know, as a piece of them. I have the opportunity to do this. Like choosing how we choose to look at it. Period. And that's another type of veneration too. That's another type of veneration. It's like we're doing it in their name, in their energy, you know. But there comes a time where like we can't allow, you know, different things because something is always, and this is, some people say, oh, that's heartless to say. But the reality is, it's always going to be something going on. Something always going to be going on. Something is always going to be going on. And it's on us on if we're going to allow it to stop us, if we're going to allow it to slow us down or have it as like a reason why we can't do something, or if we're going to find a way to alchemize it and shift it into something else to make it happen, you know? Because something is always going to be happening. Something is always going to be going on. So it's like we have the power to not let everything of what's going on to stop us or hold us back. Because as soon as we do that, we're going to have a new excuse every day as to why we can't do it. Oh, well, my child was sick. Yeah, your child was sick. Get certain things in order, figure it out, and still find a way to do what you said you need to do. Because something's always going to be happening. Something's always going to be going on. It's like it's about to rain in like the next hour. Senor, um, a minha comida para llevar. Uhum. And minha conta, por favor. Obrigada. Faith of a mustard seed. Yes. 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 And it's like we can choose how we choose to let that energy get to us, you know? At least I know for me, because my grandma's energy becomes all the time. And it's just like, okay, either I'm gonna sit here in the fields. Like I'm getting better, sis. I'm getting better. I'm getting better day by day. um, but it's like I can sit here and, you know, be in my feelings and cry this whole time. Or I could be like, you know what, grandma, give me the strength to do this. Give me the strength to make this happen. Give me the strength to, you know, connect. Give me the strength. That's all I need is the strength, you know. Baby, they coffees is so little. This with the coffees, and it's like coffee is expensive here. I will say that coffee is expensive because like this little thing of coffee is like $3, $4, and you know the coffee we be having back home be you know, like even my coffee that I bought, it's like this high and this thick. It was equivalent to like $7 US, something like that. and that's expensive in my head. It may, I don't know, maybe it's not, but it felt expensive. So this whole conversation, we've only been here for 35 minutes. Wow. Is remember, make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen, happen. Don't allow our feelings or our excuses of certain things to stop us or to hold us back from doing certain things. Like, we have the opportunity to still keep going. We have the opportunity to keep building. We have the opportunity to experience certain things. Relish in it. Relish in it and use it to your benefit. Whew. And like some good agua. So here, sparkling water is very popular. So when you order water, you got to make sure to tell them like same gas, no gas, no sparkle. I remember my first time getting water when I got the Rio, and I thought I was getting some good. Maybe that water was. I was like, I do not like sparkling water, child. It is not good. Ooh, that was good. I gotta go get some writing done. I was gonna go to the roof and work on writing out this app development stuff, but it looks like it's about to rain. That's why I just got my food to go. I'm like, make my way back to the crib here before the droplets start coming out. So, what do you all have up for the rest of your day today? Y'all, why YouTube demonetized my video yesterday? I guess it was because of the title, so I had to change the title. Oh my god. Okay, obrigado. Boa tarde. So my whole meal was like $12. So I had a full meal, coffee, orange juice, and water. Ooh, volleyball. That sounds fun. Oh, have fun outside with the babies. Come through 77. That sound. You know what? Because I don't know why New York is on my weather app, but I saw that New York had like hot weather today. And it popped up on my stuff. I'm like, why is New York popping up on my stuff? I know my mama said like where she's at in Michigan, it was like 80 degrees the other day. I'm like, come through warm weather. Have fun. Ciao. It's like, come through warm weather. Y'all, my back hurt. Ciao. Whew. Yeah, these clouds look like it's about to rain, so I need to get some more cough syrup. Cause my throat and stuff. I can wait till tomorrow because I don't even think they open. Let me see. Look, y'all better have fun outside. Period. Period. Are they open? Because a lot of places be closed on Sunday. Yeah, they close. I'm about to go in. I'm gonna go up to the rooftop for whatever few minutes I got left because those clouds are getting real gray, baby. And I usually can sense rain from a mile away. Like, up, it's about to rain. And I'm gonna go up there because I got to get some writing done. And then go back into my apartment. I'll be needing to get out and get some fresh air. I hope y'all have fun with the babies, with the water. I know they're gonna have fun. I know they're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah, my store closed. I should have stopped by there when I was going to get food and I saw they was open. I thought they was still gonna be open by the time I got done eating. That was wrong. But yes, I hope everyone has an amazing rest of y'all day. Enjoy it. Make it happen, Captain. Okay. We have the power to make shit happen. Have more energy to make it happen than to make excuses. That's the biggest thing. Like, shit gonna happen, downfalls are gonna happen, but we can always turn that shit around. We can always turn it around into another path, into another fate. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always another way to do something. And that's something that we have to always remember. Whew, I'm full, y'all. Congratulations on your first client. Congratulations, fool. I'm loving this winning energy, period. Oh, the thing worked the first time. Boy, congratulations. That's amazing. That is amazing. Oh, I'm changing countries. I'm in a different country or a different city like every month. I'm in Brazil. Right now, I'm in Brazil, trying to decide if I'm going to go to a different city or switch to my next country. Next month, hey, Warren Poole. I love that you still look, you making it happen, Maya. Like you are making it happen. And I am so proud of you. And I am so happy for you. And thank you for entrusting me on this journey to be, you know what I'm saying, one of your coaches on the journey. Like, I love it. Same thing with you, Divine Healer. Thank you for entrusting me as one of your coaches and teachers. You know, I love seeing y'all out here winning and making shit happen because it helps me become better, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm doing. And y'all are like the fruit of the work and also showing that y'all putting in the work too. Like you're not just taking the information, but you're actually putting in the work. Because you have a lot of people who get the information and shit, but they don't put in the work. They make excuses why something can't happen. You know what I'm saying? And y'all actually out here putting in the work and doing that shit, you know? And I love to see it in the midst of everything that y'all got going on, from being parents to being wives, like having other jobs, like multiple things that you're doing, you still building and creating, and you're still allowing yourself to be flexible in the midst of it all too. Like that's beautiful as hell. And I hope y'all see the power in that too. Definitely, if y'all haven't already, check out my travel blog. So my travel blog is where I write every day. My blog posts of my experiences and stuff at mycheckedbaggage.com. You'll be able to get to the link on my homepage as well. Hmm. Baby, listen, it's work. Because if it wasn't any work that was required to, everybody would be there. Everybody will make it happen. And that's why everybody don't make it happen. That's why everyone doesn't reach a certain level of success. That's why everyone don't reach a certain level of creating because they don't have the that dog in them to make it happen. Like, oh Maya, you talking about the Substack. So, okay, I have my Substack on my check baggage and then I have my travel blog. And so it's two different ones. But yes, my Substack one is beneficial very much so too. Like it definitely pushes you to into your creator energy and you have community, you have accountability. Like, and I know a lot of people be like, oh, the money, the money. It's an investment. It's an investment. And I think people then got too used to grifters and stuff online that is like they don't be knowing who to trust or things of that nature. No, the reason why my stuff is not easily accessible for everyone is because then it can become watered down and you'll have people who just join in just because it's oh it's cheap, but they don't have the energy of making it happen. I feel like the more someone has to pay to get into something, the more serious they take that shit. You know what I'm saying? And everyone shouldn't have access to your energy. Like I only want people who are serious about putting in this damn work. I only want people who are serious about when they come in, they like, okay, I done made this investment in this space. I done made this $30 for, you know what I'm saying? Because it's what, $30 a month if you do the monthly option. Now the annual option is cheaper, but and so when people have to invest a certain amount, they're gonna put in the work. They're gonna do it. Same thing with my butterfly effect school of transformation. Like when it's at a certain value in a certain place, people take shit more serious. That's something that I've learned in business. You know what I'm saying? They take shit more serious. And I ain't got time for people who, oh, well, let me just stop. I want to see what's in here. Nah, I want people who are serious. You investing in this because you see that it's beneficial, that is, oh, excuse me, that is going to help you with what you're building and what you're doing. And you're willing to put in the steps and the time and the energy to make that shit happen. It ain't just about no getting the money. No, I want to know, I want people who are serious around me because then that shit rub off on me. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I have a bunch of people around me who aren't doing the work, that affects my personal morale of how I feel about myself. Because I'll be like, dang, what am I doing? Or what am I not doing? Why this ain't, you know what I'm saying? But truth is that it's people who are there to be there because it's like, oh, it's only this. I can pay this. But then they're not serious about being there. And that messes up the morale of the space. Mm-mm. So in the butterfly school, you invest in this 150, and you coming to the classes, you doing the homework, you doing the exercises, you doing the building, okay? Like, mm-mm. But y'all know I have different membership programs. I have my membership program on Substack, and that's for like creators, people who are into like writing, um, and showing off their creative side, like building a creative space. That's who my Substack is for. Butterfly Effect School of Transformation are those who are going through a personal transformation spiritually, emotionally, and they want to create a business that embodies all of that without burnout. Enrollment for that is actually closed right now unless you want to do the online option where you have just the access to the replay of all the classes and stuff. You can